The last 2 minutes there, last minute really when it came down to winning time. Do you think this team just found an extra gear that it needed?
We've kind of been doing that all year, you know. When you name a handful of games, we did that. You know, this team has a lot of heart and resilience. We put our mind to something, we actually go out there and do it. I mean, the mind is the greatest thing, so when we put our mind to it, we can come out victorious under any situation.
Yeah, we're not a team to give up. We always gonna fight back. We're not gonna sit down and just get beat like that. We're gonna fight all the time.
Seems like with you guys that, again, it's kind of a matter of, in the beginning, you guys start off kind of slow. You know, in particular, kind of what changed in the second half that you guys were able to find more success?
Well, I finally started giving the ball some looks again. Because in the first half, they was calling some weak calls on the block on me. So the team finally got the courage to start giving the ball again. And I just tried to help them out by scoring. And we did our part to win.
Defense has stepped up. I mean, we held them to, what, 31%?
Yeah.
31%
and defensively,
defense.
we stepped up and rebounded the ball well as well.
Yeah, I rebounded them and we came out victorious. That's the biggest thing. But the slow starts, it's been the story all year. But, you know, the second half is when we come out and we actually win. But we got a lot of heart.
Guys, how do y'all feel that anytime coach sends a substitution in, there's no drop-off? You know, I mean, it's still the same intensity, if not better.
Well,
that's you know, no weak leads.
That's one of coach's philosophy. You know, we got to be strong together. So everybody got to come in and play their role and do their part to help the team get a win. Because no one person can get the win. Everybody together get a win. So I was happy people comes in and do their job.
You know, for you guys in particular, I mean, again, you're what, like 8-0 now this year at home. You know, what is it about playing at home that you guys just, you know, again, just seem to find a way to win every time?
First of all, we got the best fans in the conference. That's like our sixth man out there, you know. And plus, we have that confidence we have at home. We have that philosophy as well as we protect our home court. We can't lose at home, you know. That's one of our things, and we just have that extra focus at home that we should carry out on the road as well.
Yeah, no. Playing in front of these fans, you know, I love playing in front of the fans. And we had a young team, so, you know, some of the guys on the road, they might be a little bit nervous, but at home, you know, they're more familiar with it and comfortable. So we just got to make sure we protect our own court and go out and get some road wins as well.
A couple key plays there towards the end. Tyrann, you get a big block, and I think you guys were only up 2 or 4 at that point. Anthony, you had some free throws. Just in those moments, what's going through y'all's head?
We're the leaders of this team, and it's on our shoulders to carry out that type of effort every day. You know, when we drop off, the whole team drops off. So me and Tyrann have to be there every game. So, you know, he's gonna make plays like that, and I gotta make plays like that, and you know, that's what we have to do for our team to win.
Yeah, because at the end of the game, you know, it's about winning. So you got to do what it takes to win. Whether it's a charge or blocking a shot or scoring, you know, that's what our philosophy is, to do what it takes to win at the moment. So I'm just glad we pull through.
You guys are now, I think, 4-2 in conference. You know, you're not eligible for a postseason tournament. So where does the motivation come from? What are you guys working towards? What are you playing towards every game?
I don't think nobody likes to lose. I don't think just because we don't have a postseason that people want to still lose. You know, we still have one goal in mind, that's to win conference. We still can get a ring, you know. So that's our motivation, to have that ring and have that banner and come here 10 years, come in with your kids and your wife and look up there and say that we did that, you know, that 2014, 2015 team.
We don't have no losers on this team. I didn't come here to lose games. We came here to play basketball, have fun, and win games. I didn't come here to lose. And we still can win the regular season championship. And we're going to give it our best shot to win that.
Is there anything else you guys want to add that you didn't ask about?
I'm just real proud of our guys. They showed some mental toughness. They really did a good job of grinding, going down the stretch. Defense picked up, but Tyrann gave us a big boost with double-doubles. Hollis gave us big rebounds. He got a key block going down the stretch. We have guys that's in Holiday. Of course, he had some big shots too early in the second half. But as a team, night in and night out, different guys step up. I mean, you can never tell with this team. We were concerned because their guards were very good. Normally teams that we trap, they have problems with it, but their guards are so talented. And and crafty. They were breaking those traps, and which we scrambled in our rotations. We weren't aggressive enough. But I think as a whole, in the second half, going down the stretch, we did a better job of executing our offense. And defensively, we just stopped trapping and just said, look, we're going man to man, and we're going to see if we can stop it. And I thought we did a pretty good job in doing so.
On the offensive end of the ball, it seems like you guys had some frustrations early on. Did you kind of know from the get-go that their man defense was going to cause some challenges and you guys were going to have to respond accordingly?
They are probably one of the stronger defensive teams out there, but part of that was us not screening when we should have. Our spacing wasn't as good as it should have been, and our timing was bad. They had something to do with it, but we had something to do with it as well. I think we are at a point as a team, the maturity level and trusting each other. You know, I'm supposed to screen. I'm supposed to come off the screen. If he doesn't screen, then what do? If the play break down, we right into our motion offense. There's some trust that we've got to still instill in our players, even when the team breaks down offensively. Southeastern has got a good basketball team. We were very concerned going in because they're athletic. Their two guards are maybe two of the most talented guards in the conference. They put a lot of pressure on them. And then they got some athletic posts. But I thought as our kids battled, they showed mental toughness. And even though we might have struggled early on, we kept our poise, we kept our composure, and did not get rattled at all.
I was going to say, towards winning time, that the last 90 seconds, last 2 minutes of the game, seemed like there were some guys that stepped up in a big way. It was the seniors. It was Tyran with a block, Anthony shooting some big one-and-one free throws. Are those the type of guys that you look towards in crunch time to give the team a lift when you need them?
Well, I expect our seniors to be leaders, but Dontavius hit a big three. I mean, so you don't never know with this team who's going to be the guy to make a play. We'll make a call, but Dontavius never saw a shot he didn't like. He will take shots. We give him, Zori, and Marcus the green light. But Anthony and Tyran did what they're supposed to do as seniors. They showed some leadership on that court, and they really rallied the troops for us and help us bounce back to get a win. Hopefully that'll give us some carryover with our confidence.
I mean, it's kind of obvious, but now you guys are still remain perfect, at home. Again, just every week, finding ways to win, excelling on your home court. Just what do you preach to these guys that gives them that emphasis that they know that the importance of winning at home is critical?
I mean, they made a decision that they wanted to protect home turf. I don't have to say much at all. I mean, whether we're at home or whether we're on the road, we're in a winning business. And I think it's tough on the road. It's tough to win on the road. But I don't think it's anything but these kids have a will to win, whether we're at home or on the road. As long as we compete, we'll put ourselves in a position to win. But I think at home, we got a certain regiment. We got curfew. We can monitor that. We got the home crowd. Our fans get into it. We got some great fans, Lamar fans, when they're going down the stretch, they give us that extra boost too, and that really helps us as well.
What does a win like this, just the fact that you guys, like you said earlier, were able to grind it out against a very tough opponent, especially defensively, what does it do for these guys moving forward?
It gives us that confidence to believe. I think every win gives you a psychological boost. We service mental health in a lot of ways. But I think when you win a game that you have to grind, I think that they realize that, if it gets any easier, you're not climbing. There's going to be some teams that's going to challenge. I mean, when we go on the road, we have to challenge as well. They're going to make runs, or we'll have to make runs. We have to answer those runs, and it comes down to how you execute at the end. This is the time of year when people playing in January, but they're preparing for march. I mean, you got to be ready to execute your offense, and you got to be ready to make stops, especially at crunch time. And our guys did what they were supposed to do at the moment of truth.
Coach, as a coach, how does it make you feel when you go out into the community? Because a few years ago, the community wasn't real receptive to Lamar basketball, and now I know myself, when I'm out, people are talking about, hey man, they got a good team. Looks like things are picking up down there. As far as recruiting, fans coming to the games, what do the players feel about what's happening around them? How do you think that works as far as the program itself?
Well, the people in the community have been tremendous, very supportive, very encouraging. I'm hoping that this thing take off, but we hadn't done anything but win 10 games. I mean, we got plenty of games to play. Hopefully we can continue to have success. The community will come out, our students will come out and see what kind of team that we have, a team that fight, scratch, claw, that's willing to get to the winner's circle by any means necessary. I like our toughness, I like our scrappiness, but the people in the community, I think once they come and see how we play, our style of play, I think some of them really appreciate that. And then our kids, they go out in the community and do a lot of community service work. So I think as a result, they meet some people in the community, and then they feel like they know the kids from a personal standpoint. And so I am so glad that there have been positive feedback. We want to continue to build on that. As a result, our community is our program. The only way this thing's going to work, we got to be strong together.
Any other questions?